The day they seized your future, the Liberty Bond blackmail, and the permanent tax trap. April 6th, 1917. The United States officially enters World War I, but Washington has a problem. Wars aren't cheap, and the Federal Reserve is empty. They're broke. So they launched the greatest psychological operation in American history, the Liberty Bond drives. They paraded Hollywood celebrities in front of crowds to endorse the war. If you didn't buy bonds, you were a traitor. Newspapers didn't just report the news, they published slackers lists of companies and individuals who hadn't bought in, public shaming, peer pressure weaponized to force you to fund the slaughter. In no time at all, $22 billion, which is half $1 trillion today, was yanked from the public purse. But it still wasn't enough. They needed a constant river of cash, a permanent pipeline. The blueprint was set. They expanded the new income tax, a temporary measure made permanent just a few years prior in 1913. Tax rates for the rich shot from 7% to a staggering 77%. But the real heist, the masterstroke of control, came later. Withholding at the source. They realized, why wait for people to pay once a year? Why trust them at all? Just reach into the paycheck and take the government's cut before you ever see it. Overnight, literally overnight, your time, your energy, your life became collateral for war debt. They didn't ask. They didn't vote on it again. They just implemented the theft. Most people think income tax withholding started with the Current Tax Payment Act of 1943. The mechanism was battle-tested and normalized during the Liberty Bond era. By World War II, Americans were already numb to the idea that the government owns the first cut of your labor. They used shame, parades, movie stars, and marching bands. And when that wasn't enough, they used the power of tax. They called them Liberty Bonds, a sick joke once you understand how they paid for them. Before 1917, most Americans paid zero income tax. After 1918, we all became permanent subscribers to the war machine. Like and subscribe if you want the full story of how they turned your paycheck into a war subscription that never expired. They didn't borrow money. They borrowed you.